Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Das here, and welcome back to our RWBY reactions. Letting you guys know, next week it will not be an episode reaction. It'll be the reaction to the final World of Remnant videos. And then we'll hop into the final 4 episodes of this volume. So last time we had a pretty good fight between Crow and Scorpion King. I already forgot his name. Fuck me. We got to see a little bit with Weiss and how horrible of a family she has. Holy shit, her dad's a piece of shit. I hate her. I hate him so much. So much. Besides that, we learned, well, at least I learned something. Someone had told me something in the comments. Let me actually pull that up for us. But regardless, I thought last episode was really good. Obviously, the fight wasn't as fluid and nice. It was more flashy, but completely understandable, you know? I completely get it. Well, a few episodes ago, so I got a comment saying that Tyrion does have a semblance. It's called Or Disruption, which is what's been happening with RWBY and with Crow. Which is why it's been glowing and stuff like that. And obviously I saw when his eyes turned purple, he's about to use his semblance. I thought that was going to be more for the poison, but I know at some point they reveal like aura breaking and stuff like that and getting used up. That's what I assumed. So I have no idea what's going to be going on, but I did like that little bit of information, knowing what his semblance is, because I have no idea if it ever gets explained as to what his semblance is. I'll also point out that for some reason, that's right. For some reason, Ozpin's soul is combined with Oscar's. They share memories, and for some reason, he's trying to get Oscar to Haven. I don't fucking know anything, and for some reason, Ozpin's very calm, and Marith points out, like, he said, I went through the same panic and confusion, which, like, makes me even more confused as to what the hell Ozpin is and what he's doing. Like, I don't understand Ozpin in the slightest. He confuses the hell out of me, and I need to know more, and I just have no idea who the fuck Oscar is, what he means to anything, and why he's here in the first place. Also, it was pointed out to me by Ninjak that what Ozpin ended up saying at the end of the episode, what's your favorite fairy tale, was the same thing that Ozpin asked Pyrrha before telling her the maidens. So it leads me to believe that maybe, actually that would make sense, because the episode that we're watching right now, A Much Needed Talk, I think Jean's gonna finally get the explanation as to what happened to Pyrrha and why, and like about the maidens, stuff like that. So I think Crow is gonna finally tell them, and then yeah, it seems like the general consensus is everyone hates Weiss's father, and that's why people are so like defensive about her. And when people say that they don't like her, I still don't really like Weiss all that much. She's still my least favorite out of the 4, but she's a lot better than I thought she was. So we'll put it at that, you know. Besides that, there's nothing more to say besides thanking my wonderful channel members. So for those of you who don't know, I have shows like RWBY on a 1-week early access window, so that anyone who's a channel member can actually watch an episode of RWBY immediately as it goes live on YouTube, and then they can also watch next week's right after. So, for example, by the time you guys are watching this, the World of Remnant video will be already out for channel members, and for the channel members watching this, you guys are obviously already up to date. So let's thank my channel members, Marith Flugelhorn, Benjamin Burdett, Ninjak11, all lowercase RWBY, and Darren Johnson for being channel members. Thank you guys so much for your support. And Marith, I see here you hit 4 months. Congrats, my dude. We're almost to that baby. We're almost to that membership baby. What's the name gonna be, Marith? Better not be something stupid, all right? Better think long and hard on what our child's name is gonna be, okay? I take this very seriously. Regardless, thank you guys so much for watching and for being members. Again, I want to reiterate to anyone else watching these videos, you do not have to become a channel member or anything. The videos will come out as normal, and I don't really have any plans of having member exclusive videos. What I might do is once I get caught up with RWBY, I'll start doing maybe some membership live streams with like RWBY. Like if we're like watching like a trailer or something, we can talk and discuss about stuff with RWBY. We'll see. That's very far in the future. We're almost done with volume 4, so we're halfway through RWBY. So it's probably going to be another year until I'm caught up with RWBY. So that's a long ways away. But thank you guys so much for all your support. Enough of me selling out and patting myself on the back. Let's head on to that reaction. Here we go. I will say this so much that I love the intro. All right. This talk. I like that lighting.
Really?
This engine does a really good job for them.
Of course we have questions. This is just...
He already told them. Okay.
Sure, of course.
Of course, Jean is, it's a lot to take in.
Maidens, they're powerful fighters that don't need dust to use magic.
Yep.
Yeah.
And there are 4 of them?
Yep.
What was?
Which means that whenever one of them dies, the power transfers to someone, a female, that they care about?
Whoever was in their thoughts last.
As far as we know.
Distinction. Best option, it's someone we can trust. Regardless, their souls become combined, in a way.
And that's what you were trying to do to
Wait, their souls become combined in a way. Could Oscar
one of them?
Be a maiden? Was Oscar a maiden?
The previous fall maiden, Amber, had been attacked. She was
interesting.
Young and her assailant, who we now know as Cinder, somehow managed to steal some of her power, but not all of it.
Yep.
We were afraid that if we didn't do something, the rest would go to her as well.
And it did.
So you forced it on Pyrrha.
We didn't force it.
Yeah, they didn't force it. They asked her.
Explained the situation and gave her a choice, and she chose.
Yeah.
You were there.
They didn't force her.
You heard her.
Sean, I'm sorry, man. I know, it sucks. It sucks to lose your loved
That
one.
guy, Tyrion. Why was he after me?
Yeah, why? You and your silver eyes.
You definitely painted a target on your back with what you did at Beacon.
True.
I told you having silver eyes is a rare trait. And
Well,
the fact
what
that
do
you're
they
someone
do?
that was able to use them seems to have upset some very powerful people.
This doesn't
many
make any
people
sense.
know about the silver eyes, but those
I
that
don't
do
know about it.
aren't very happy that one has surfaced. That's why I've been keeping an eye on you. Wanted to make sure you were safe.
I don't know what the hell.
Of you.
I don't know what it
Well,
means.
then why not just travel with us? It seems like that would have been way easier.
He was using
She's got
you
a
as
point.
bait.
Look, I wouldn't put it like that. It's complicated.
Uh,
What is all of this? Ruby's being hunted.
John's
the schools
perceptive.
are being attacked. All for what? What is the point of all of this? Will you just tell
Chaos.
us what's going on?
man, Jean, you really
Would you sit
stepped
down?
it up.
You're stressing me out, kid.
I realize how long his legs are on Crow.
Not many people are super religious these days.
Oh wow, he put down his drink.
World's been around for a long time.
Holy shit.
Long enough that
Serious
people
time
have
then.
created dozens of gods.
True.
But if you believe Ozpin, 2 of them are actually real.
2?
They were brothers. The older sibling, the god of light, found joy in creating forces of life.
Huh.
Meanwhile, the younger brother, the god of darkness, spent his time creating forces of destruction.
The Grim?
As you can imagine, they both had pretty different ideas about how things should go. The
Interesting.
older one would spend his days creating water, plants, wildlife. And at night, his brother would wake to see all the things that the elder had made and become disgusted.
Interesting.
To counteract his brother's creations, the god of
Fire.
darkness brought drought, fire, famine, all that he could do to rid Remnant of life.
Huh.
Life always returned. So
Interesting.
one night, your younger brother went and made something.
The Grim.
Something that shared his innate desire to destroy anything.
Something that doesn't have a
and
soul.
everything.
The creatures of Grimm.
You guessed it.
Also, this is playing into the
older
Brothers
brother had
Grimm.
finally had enough.
It makes a lot more
Knowing that
sense.
their feud couldn't last like this forever, he proposed that they make one final creation
Man.
together. Something they could both be proud of. Their masterpiece.
Yeah.
Younger brother
Human.
agreed.
Humans. People. Right?
This last great creation would be given the power to both
Yep.
create and destroy. It would be given the gift of knowledge so that it could learn about itself
us.
and the world around it. And most importantly, it would be given the power to choose.
Oh.
To have free will to take everything it had learned and decide which path to follow.
Interesting.
The path of light or the path of darkness.
Some people have chosen life. Some people have chosen darkness.
And that is how humanity came to be.
But
Okay.
what does that have to do with us?
Well, that's the kicker. See, the four gifts to mankind, knowledge, creation, destruction, and choice, aren't just metaphorical. Each of
They're
them
physical.
exists in a physical form, left behind by the gods before they abandoned Remnant. Each
Really?
of them is extraordinarily powerful.
What is
If
this?
someone were to collect all four, they'd be able to change the world. And that's exactly what the enemy wants.
So what are these items?
The Huntsman Academies were created to train generations of humanity's protectors, but they also serve another purpose, guarding the relics. When Ozpin's predecessor founded the schools, he built them around the relics to act as a fortress.
Really?
Not only would they be
Oh.
easier to defend, but they would be constantly surrounded by trained warriors.
That's so fucking
The
smart.
hope was that hiding the relics would keep mankind from using them against itself.
But
And, of
nope.
course, keeping them out of her reach.
Salem.
So, yeah.
They don't know who her is though,
there's
right?
that.
Her.
Yep.
You mean Salem?
Oh, they do.
That's right.
Okay.
Not much is known about her, and quite frankly, that's not what matters.
Where did she
What
come
matters
from?
right now is that
And
she
who is
wants
she?
the relics. And if she gets them, it's not going to end well.
Does she get one from? Okay. Oh, we're with Blake now. Okay. That was a whole lot of info.
You know,
Oh,
you can always go in and say hi.
I don't want to bother him.
A father's never too busy for his daughter.
Not all of my friends would agree with you on that.
Here,
oh.
What? Where are you going?
you've never been very talkative, but that boy you brought home loves to run his mouth. I want to hear more about the adventures of Team RWBY.
I love Blake's mom.
Is that you, dear?
She's very pretty as well. I can see where she gets her good looks. Oh, Blake, come on. You got this. You can talk to your father.
Hey, Dad.
Blake. Well, this is a pleasant surprise. Please, come sit.
I'd love to
Don't
know
worry,
more.
I've got it. Sit down. Sit down.
God, Blake's outfit is
I don't
so
wanna keep
fucking
you
good.
Nonsense. I've been cooped up in here all day.
He's just happy to talk to
You
his
still
daughter.
take sugar, right?
Oh, actually,
Oh, sorry.
no, it's fine.
Oh, here, take this one.
No, really, it's no big deal.
You sure?
I can see where Blake gets her indecisiveness from, and her nerves.
Old habits, I suppose. Might want to let it cool.
Right.
I love her ears so much. They're so
So-
expressive.
Is it warm in Vale?
Huh?
It just seems like your outfit doesn't cover very much.
It covers plenty.
I mean, a little more armor might help.
Oh my
Don't you
fucking
think?
god.
I'm fine. I don't need armor. I can look after myself.
Oh my god,
I-
like a true father. Look at you, fucking father.
I know
Not
you
going
did.
out in those clothes,
I'm
sweetie.
sorry.
I love this.
Why?
Huh?
Why would you say that?
What?
Sweetheart, what's wrong? What did I say?
Is that I'm sorry?
How can you still love me after what I did?
Oh.
Blake,
You're his daughter.
your mother and I will always love you.
Yeah, they may not
You were
support
right.
decisions that you make,
I
but
shouted
they'll
at
love you.
and yelled at you, but you were right. I called you cowards.
It's okay.
Damn.
I should have left the White Fang with you and Mom. I should have listened to you, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Blake,
Oh,
It's
Blake,
fine.
sweetie, it's
we
okay.
never held anything against you.
You're
and
your
I
own
never
woman.
feared you would fail.
You gotta make your own decisions,
The
and sometimes
only
you're gonna make
thing
mistakes.
I ever feared was that you would fall down the wrong path. And I am so proud to see you haven't.
Oh.
But I did.
Oh, you
I was-
didn't?
And you pulled yourself
Yeah,
out.
exactly.
You came back. There aren't many who possess that kind of strength. And even
For
fewer
real.
that have the courage
Dude.
to face their demons again.
Yeah, Blake's dad knows
Vale,
what's up.
Mountain Glen, Beacon. You confronted the White Fang time after time.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do it alone.
That's right.
No, you didn't. Which is why I wanted
support
to
each
ask
other.
you,
Where are they?
why did you leave Vale?
Yeah.
Why did you leave your friends behind?
I think that's what we're all wondering.
Son?
Whoa! This isn't the bathroom!
You
I'll just be going.
fucking
Sorry to interrupt
dumbass.
this tender family moment.
I really don't like you.
Fucking why,
Right.
son?
So
You
let's say we believe
oh my
this.
god, you freaking
There
idiot.
really is this crazy evil being behind these attacks, not just some thugs trying to become powerful. Why doesn't the world know? Why isn't Atlas going after them, or Mistral?
And
Because
why
they
aren't we in more of
refused.
a hurry to get to Haven? Shouldn't we be getting them a message? What if they're next?
Who would believe you?
The headmaster over there saw what happened to Beacon. He's not dumb. He'll be on his guard. Besides, it takes time to mobilize forces like that.
That's true.
Do you really think they planned out that attack on Beacon overnight? And to answer your question, it's the same reason we keep quiet about the maidens. If the whole world knew about the relics, about Salem,
That's true.
it would be
That's
chaos.
true. The world would
Another
be
great
put into
war on our
turmoil.
hands, and this time, you'd have to fight.
Mm-hmm.
Look,
He's
I
not
had the
wrong.
same questions too, but old Ozpen always put his foot down. We can't cause a panic. I can't tell you how many times I've heard that. Salem's smart. She works from the shadows.
Yeah, it
using
seems like she's very
others to get
smart.
What she wants.
She doesn't do anything really by
When it comes
herself.
Time to place the blame. We can only point at each other.
Mm-hmm.
She's trying to divide us, humanity.
Who is
So
Salem?
far, she's done a pretty damn good job.
Like, who is she, and why is she doing this? All these questions I want answered, but I know they won't be. Not for a while.
Alright. So
Huh?
what should we do?
Continue on. Fight the good fight. Be forces for hope.
I don't really know. Ozpen has put a lot of trust in the headmasters. Like I said, the schools are an important part of stopping Salem. Atlas
True.
is going to be on high alert after the last attack, and Vacuo is, well, Vacuo. It'll be hard to hire thieves and scoundrels to fight against other thieves and scoundrels.
Very true. It's like mercenaries.
Add in the fact that Cinder and her crew claim to be from Haven, and I think it's likely the next target.
Ah, smart. That's
So,
smart.
We're on our way to the headmaster. Haven't heard from him in a while, even before the attack.
Who
I'm
would the
hoping
headmaster
he has
be?
the answers. All right, I think it's time you kids got some sleep.
I mean, you need the rest,
Uncle
Crow.
Crow,
You've been injured.
this is a lot to take in. And it all sounds crazy, but I'm willing to do whatever I can to help.
This is why Ozpin
I trust
accepted you,
you.
RWBY.
But why couldn't you trust me? Why couldn't
Oh.
you just travel with us instead of all of this secrecy and...
I mean, she's not wrong.
This has nothing to do with trust. It's a long story, okay?
Seriously? Now you're tired of telling us stories?
I think it's a promise to RWBY's mother.
Did you know that crows are a sign of bad luck? Old superstition, but it's how I got my name. You see, some people can absorb electricity, and some people can burst into rose petals.
Like RWBY?
Some people are
Yeah,
just
no,
born
RWBY.
unlucky. My semblance isn't like most.
What is your
It's
semblance?
not exactly something I do. It's always there, whether I like it or not.
It's like the opposite of Domino?
I guess you could call me a bad luck charm. Comes in real handy when I'm fighting an enemy. But it makes it a little hard on friends and family.
Rose. Summer Rose.
Well, you are just a real bundle of help, aren't you?
Come on, John.
Yeah.
He's trying, dude. It's not his fault.
Where are you going?
Taking a walk.
There's nothing else you want to tell us?
You turn into a crow?
Not tonight.
He's still hiding something. Very curious as to what. But this has been a fantastic episode of...
No concept of privacy, no respect for personal space.
I'm sorry, okay? Ow! I'm sorry!
Ugh!
Look, I promise it was important. I needed to find you to talk to you.
What, son?
Yeah, why?
What could
For
be
what?
so important?
I was talking to your mom and she said something weird about the White Fang.
I'm stopping you right there.
But
I told you. I'm not here to fight the White Fang. I'm not here to fight anyone. I'm here to rest, to figure things out, and to see my family.
It's fair.
your mom said White Fang members don't wear masks in Menagerie. But I saw one at the market yesterday. I even got a picture.
Son.
Look, I'm trying to help.
I don't want your help.
Hello? Excuse me?
A freaking ninja?
A spy.
But why would... Hey, wait!
Oh. Oh.
What's happened?
The White Fang is evil. I totally called it, and I'm bringing your daughter back.
Fucking son. Gotta explain better than that.
We should probably get moving.
Yeah.
Oh, crow. You fucking crow. Poison. The poison. Shit. The poison.
Well, that's unfortunate.
We need to get you to a hospital or something. I'm sure he's not dead. Right? I'm sure he's just knocked out. Being tired. That's what I'm gonna assume and say. Cause man, this was a fucking crazy episode. I have a lot to talk about. So, oh man, it was a lot of information. Like how RWBY and all them said, there's a lot to take in. So, All right, on to discussion. All right, hell of an episode. Shit ton of of information. We've got a lot to talk about and a lot to get through. It's insane. First off, now Team Ranger knows the thing about the maidens. That's good. And Jean knows that Pyrrha chose what she chose, and she decided to go out the way she did for Jean. We know that. Jean, I think, knows that as well. Just, still dealing with grief. So there's apparently 4 artifacts like around Remnant. They're at the schools and they're guarded. So does that mean Salem has one of them? I don't think so, right? Because what RWBY did, it ended up causing them to fall back. So I don't know if they have the relic from Beacon. That's a big maybe. But it looks like we're going to Haven next, and we're going to be meeting the headmaster for Haven. That'll be interesting. I don't think we've seen who that headmaster is. On top of that, we now know that Crow's semblance is bad luck. Basically, it's like the reverse of Domino from Marvel. That I feel like he blames himself for Ruby's mother then, and why he's been keeping his distance from her throughout this whole volume. I think that's probably why. It's interesting. On top of that, we have Blake and her family. Well, we obviously see that Blake just really left on bad terms with her parents, and like it was afraid that they wouldn't accept her anymore. But Blake's parents aren't Weiss's dad. They're actual human beings and good people, so they love their daughter no matter what. Fucking son. Of course, he had to fucking ruin that moment. Obviously, like, we know the White Fang's bad, and we know Son's just trying to say the good things, but like tell them like everything. But Blake was so close. Blake was so close to really, really interacting with her father. I still love Blake's mother. I think Blake's mother is a fantastic character. Personality's great, and she's amazing. I love her so much. There's a spy apparently, and this one looked to be fully modeled. So we're obviously going to see them next episode or soon and learn more about them. With that as well, Crow is dying. Like, I don't think Crow dies here. I'm more than certain he'll show up later. I don't have a whole lot of information. All I know is I think Crow's voice actor got recast at some point, but I mean that could coincide with RWBY Chibi. So, because we all know Pyrrha's dead, but I know Pyrrha's in RWBY Chibi. So man, I have so many questions. Like, what are these 4 relics? Who is Salem? Why is she doing this? And when did she appear and stuff like that? And then, of course, I want to know who the hell Ozpin is, what he is. But Crow mentioned that their souls become connected, and they go to the last person they're thinking of. So does that mean, with everything happening with Oscar, I've had a theory that maybe the maidens don't have to be women. Maybe it could be a man. So what if, this is crazy, what if there's a different type of maiden, and what if Ozpin was that type of maiden, and Ozpin died, and so now his soul's intertwined with Oscar, who is now going to be the next one in the lineage, because Oscar can see Ozpin's memories. So, and this will explain why Ozpin was so knowledgeable and so calm and stuff like that, So that's my theory. I don't know if it's going to be right or wrong. It'd be interesting when we learn the truth, if we ever do. I don't know. I have no idea, like, if we have answers to the questions I'm asking at all on RWBY, or if they still need to be answered. Now this just makes me want to watch Volume 8 so badly, because I know a lot of people really enjoyed Volume 8, and it had, I guess, some what the fuck moments or something. I don't know. Oh my god, it's so much information. I really felt for Blake this episode, you know, like she's very closed off and very guarded, and obviously so, like we know why, and it's just nice to see her kind of like open up and show more emotion and really like try to like get into good graces of her parents, even though she's never left their good graces, and just she feels bad for everything she's done with them and to them. So man, I really like this. We've got 4 episodes left of this volume. Like I said, next episode's going to be the World of Remnant. And then after that, there's no more World of Remnant. So all the information is going to come from RWBY itself. So that's going to be kind of interesting. Watching this just makes me excited to see the next volume as well, because I'm more than certain all these threads are nowhere near going to be finished. It's going to continue on into the next volume, obviously. But I'm excited. This just makes me more excited to hop into RWBY and watch. But there's not more I want to touch on, really. I just have a ton of questions and so little answers. I like having this exposition of Crow and seeing more into his thought process and seeing into like him as a person, you know. And I like seeing Jean being more of a like putting his foot down and being more serious and stuff like that. Obviously, he kind of has to be, but it's nice seeing that change, that growth in Jean. He's definitely a leader. You can definitely see that he is a leader. But man, that's gonna be it for me. Like, I just I just so many questions, so many answers, and just my mind is just going a mile a minute, just trying to process everything that we learned this episode. My question is, whose family would you want to be a part of? Obviously, I don't think anyone here would want to be a part of Weiss's, but would you want to be a part of Yang and Ruby's family or Blake's family? Like, whose family would you want to be a part of, you know, in the families that we've seen for RWBY? That'll be my question for this episode. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like the video, leave a like, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you're new. If you want to watch this episode without my stupid reaction, you guys can click the link down below, take you to Rooster's site, become first member for Rooster, support them. But see you guys next video, and as always, have a good morning, afternoon, and evening. Goodbye, everyone.